Dogg, come out and play. Oh, man. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Anyways, welcome to All Gas, No Trash. My name is Josh. Here today with good buddy Adam.
Salutations.
And today...
everything is not Irie.
We're going to be talking about Snoop Dogg being a traitor.
Yeah, I mean, fucking A, man. Everything we said about the album is true.
And it goes double now.
Yeah, so we gotta do the plugs.
Oh, yeah. Go to Game Rage Magazine. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You can also go to Game Rage Mag on Twitter. If you want to follow Adam in this show, you can go to Game Rage Mag. Or, I'm sorry, that's not this. If you want to follow Adam in this show, you can go to All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram and YouTube. You can also follow on Substack.com/at All Gas No Trash Official. And I would like to take, again, full credit for getting the numbers pumped so high by doing such a great ad read and describing it so accurately, the articles that exist on there. And, yeah, go check it out.
All right, so we'll just get underway. And I really don't want to include politics with this particular podcast because I'm just fucking over it. And maybe this isn't even necessarily about politics. It's just about somebody going back on their word.
Yeah.
Which is seemingly what happened here with Snoop Dogg in years past, talking about, I guess, black people taking a knee to Donald Trump in the 2016 election and being, as he dubbed them, Uncle Tom ninjas. And then 8 years later, we see this motherfucker at the crypto ball DJing to be received by a massively white audience that probably didn't know what to do with their hands or what to do with the music to begin with. So it's like, we're witnessing like Snoop Dogg, and he's been this for a hot minute, and I don't know, it's probably getting more attention now because of this election, but it's been known that Snoop Dogg is like a Republican or he supports, I think what he cares about more is lower taxes as a rich person. So it's like, oh, I'm going to vote for whoever's conservative because I got to protect my money. So I think it's more about that. But nonetheless, talking about somebody that went back on their word, talking about how, Donald Trump is a scumbag and all this shit. And then 8 years later, he's endorsing him and giving the okay, and also performing within an event that's associated with Donald Trump.
He's also performing at the inauguration too.
Is he really?
And he specifically said in that clip about, oh, no one's gonna go and perform at Donald Trump's inauguration. That's what y'all are saying, huh? And he was like, that's when he said, like, oh, I can't wait till the first one of you motherfuckers comes in.
It looks like he's the first person, yeah.
And it seems as though he's now the one doing the performing.
Because Kanye didn't do it.
No, he wasn't. And I mean, there's several articles that he's quoting him talking shit, saying that Trump is an asshole, he's a piece of shit, and Kanye's right up there with him. Like he was deplorable on both of them. And now the tables have seemed to turn. And I think they brought Snoop in and were like, hey, listen, they read him what was about to happen. And he's like, I got to be on the right side of this, and the right side being, the side where I get to keep all my money and they don't throw me in one of them camps. All right, I need to be on that. I need to be on that side. And so he did what he had to do. And all these motherfuckers, all these cocksuckers on the internet, okay, you know who you are. Oh, you guys don't even fucking listen to rap music. Blah, 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 blah. You look me in the eyes now and tell me that you can still support fucking Snoop Dogg after he has sold you all out. He sold everybody out. And listen, if you're fucking a fan of Snoop Dogg and you also like Trump, well, then I guess it doesn't apply to you. But generally, if you like Snoop Dogg, you probably are not a Trump supporter, I would imagine. So look what he did to you now. Look what he did to us all. He fucking sold us out. Makes shitty ass music now. And now he's performing at the inauguration when he was talking this shit about people doing it and making fun of them. Basically calling them fucking house slaves is what he basically said. In the thing when he was talking shit about them, and about people that were going to perform at the inauguration. So Now here, 8 years later, oh, you're the one doing it? How fucking hypocritical is that? You ain't a gangster, Snoop. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You ain't a fucking gangster. You ain't been a gangster in a very long time. And you're now a rich guy. You're just one of these rich fucking assholes that, oh, you just want to protect your money, like Adam was saying. Oh, it's more than likely probably about the money. And just, oh, I want less taxes or whatever because, oh, yeah, let's lower the taxes on people in my tax bracket, but let's raise it up on all these other assholes to pay for it. That's what you're about. The people who consume your music ain't going to have enough money to consume your music, Snoop Dogg. I hope you realize that, you fucking idiot. And also, make better music, all right? Fucking try harder. Jesus Christ, don't turn in this lazy-ass shit. Fucking asshole. And that's what it is. It's a disconnect. It's a disconnect from now you're just some old rich man now. You're not a gangster anymore. You haven't gangbanged out in the streets for fucking who knows how many years. And you're disconnected. So I think it's time to hang it up, buddy. I think it's time to fucking call it quits. And you diehards out there, sometimes you just got to know when to call it like you see it. And you just got to know when to hang them up. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, whatever that stupid ass phrase is.
Yeah, and also, as I said before, man, just by virtue of him doing this shit, I don't know what degree of coolness Death Row Records had, but it's gone to the wayside now. It's not.
Oh, it's zero now.
It's fucking zero now. So
Death Row ain't fucking shit. They should just call it "We Give Out Pardons Records" or whatever.
We give out pardons.
Presidential Pardon Records. That's what they should fucking call it. Because that's what happens. White Collar Crime, the record label, maybe. I don't know.
Death Row brought to you by T-Mobile.
Yeah, brought to you by Patrick Mahomes and T-Mobile commercials.
Yeah.
That's also fucking terrible too, man. Those shitty ass commercials that he does with Patrick Mahomes. God damn. I can't even. I understand why Snoop maybe has to do it because he wants to not run out of money and they're probably offering him an obscene amount to be in these dumbass commercials, but fuck, it's so terrible. So anyway, I actually hope that like at the inauguration and Snoop Dogg's there, I hope the plot of Designated Survivor plays out. And
never seen that show. What's it about?
Oh, it's essentially where it's like the presidential inauguration and all of the whole Congress, all the cabinet, everybody's there at the thing, and the terrorists blow it up.
Oh, so they just go down everybody. The ladder of like who could be president?
Well, the dude who was the designated survivor, because there's all the cabinet members show up. So there's one cabinet member that they pick to be the designated survivor that's not allowed to go to the thing. And it's generally an insult because you know it's never going to happen. But it's like, oh, if you don't want one of your cabinet members there, you designate him the designated survivor. And so Kiefer Sutherland was the health and humans, he was the HUD secretary. And everyone above him died. And so then he became the fucking president and had to figure this shit out. And yeah, so that's that. I hope the plot of that happens on fucking.
All right, I don't mean to detract, but how did that show actually play out? Because did it even finish its final season? Or
I don't remember, to be honest with you. It was a while ago. But I do remember that it turned out that it wasn't terrorists. It was really the government itself. Like they were trying to ice or eradicate to take control. And then what they were trying to do was this dude, the whole plan was that Kiefer Sutherland's character was going to do so bad. So then when the next election came, they were going to be able to get their guy in for sure. And then that was going to be it. Because the powers, he had to do all these emergency powers because he's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I got to like get all these emergency powers and shit to like try to rebuild Congress, hold elections so all these things can go. He's appointing people. And basically he was fucking up. And so they knew, oh, he's going to insert all these emergency powers that once the elections come back and then we can kick him out and elect a new guy.
Yeah.
We can just keep these powers and then just maintain power forever. That was basically like the whole plot.
I gotcha.
So I don't remember how it ended, but yeah, it was very interesting. So yeah. I hope I hope Snoop Dogg has a great time tomorrow at the fucking inauguration. I hope he has a wonderful, splendid last day.
Yeah, I don't have much to add for this episode. Other than that, this was funny to see that. I mean, talk about knowing your audience and then playing to an audience that doesn't know you at all, or
doesn't want you. Primarily, let's just be honest. Most people who like Trump are racist.
Well, I mean, it's just surprising seeing the event unfold, and you see all these people just kind of standing around him doing ain't nothing but a G thing, and not no reception at all. It's like, oh man, well, you're definitely playing to the wrong crowd, buddy. Like,
I guarantee you that there were some people there that were like, security, excuse me, and then they were like, oh no, we let this one in. He's allowed to be here. Like, I guarantee you that happened at least once.
Yeah, maybe
event, for 100% for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So, anyways,
right.
I guess that's all we got. But yeah, fucking Snoop Dogg, traitor, fucking fraudster, unbelievable. So,
all right, get us out.
All right, go to Game Rage Magazine on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Go follow Adam at All Gas No Trash official on Instagram and YouTube, and you can go to substack.com / at All Gas No Trash official. And that's it. Goodbye.